everybody, welcome back to Danielle's Crochet Barn. If you're new here, my name is Danielle, and if you're not, welcome back. So it's been a while since I have recorded a video that is different from the monthly recaps, but today we are going to be going over the best market that I have had so far. This market was actually on October 4th. Today is October 24th, so it has been quite a bit since then. I meant to do a video way sooner than this, and I also have another video that I need to get edited today and posted for tomorrow. Don't know if that will happen, but it is a recap on my farmer's market as a whole, so all the days combined from the farmer's market. That will be posted before this one. Again, this one was October 4th that it happened, but we're just going to go over it, and this has been the best market I have had so far, so that's pretty exciting. Stick around to the end to see how much I made. I have a notebook here with some details wrote down. During the market, I was not able to write down what sold and how much it was. It was just kind of chaotic, and I had basically customer after customer, so I did not worry about it. But I do have how much I made in card, how much I made with cash, and what the fee was. And we'll also go over a little bit of the details on how I found out about this market. So I actually had someone reach out to me through Instagram asking me if I wanted to set up here, and I'm not going to give you the details of exactly where it was located, but it was a school that reached out to me, or a lady that worked at the school. She thought I had pretty unique stuff and it was kid friendly, so she asked me if I was able to set up, and I told her yes, I would love to set up. However, I had a market the very next day planned, which was for the Apple Festival. And last year that was my best market. So I was a little bit scared that I wouldn't have enough items to sell for the Apple Festival in case I did do really good at this particular market. So I had never saw this market or heard about this market that the lady reached out to me for about the school. So I had no idea how well it would do. It turned out to be the best event I have ever been to. I'm also going to be including details about the Apple Festival in this video. So it is kind of a combined video, the best market plus another market. I don't know what the title will be for this video though. But I'm not doing a separate video for the Apple Festival because it was kind of a flop this year for me. We'll get into that later on as well. But yeah, back to the school market. So after she reached out to me, we talked a little bit about other vendors that would be there. The vendor fee was $25. So I paid that and I started prepping for it. I focused on more fall Halloween items, and I also just took whatever I already had from the previous farmer market stuff. And the event was going to be set up in the gym, so I did not have to bring a tent or a table. They had tables provided for us. We just each used one table. I think there was a couple of vendors that did use more. I honestly stayed exactly where my spot was, and I did not venture out to the other ones. I guess that's about it on the details part. Really not much to tell you besides the vendor fee, what the setup was like. I do have pictures of the table. I don't know if I took a video, but I will put a picture up on the screen for y'all to see of the table. So since I was not able to write down things that I did sell, I do have things that sold the best wrote down, and then we have the breakdown here of everything that I made. First, let's go over the things that sold the best. So the first thing that sold really well that I have wrote down are pigs. They are like no-sew miniature pigs, and I will post a picture up on the screen for y'all, that way you know exactly what I'm talking about. But these pigs take me probably 20-ish to 30-ish minutes to make each, so I love these for market prepping. I do need to make some more. Don't know if I will for this particular market this Saturday just because of time. I have made a light colored pig and a dark colored pig, and the light colored pigs sold better than the dark ones. I think I did sell out if I remember correctly. See, I should have done this video way sooner. That way I know exactly what I'm talking about instead of way far out. But it's okay. Anyways, the black colored pigs did better than the dark ones. I think I had 3 dark pigs left. I think at the very end somebody bought them. But yeah, that was the first thing that sold really well. And then the second thing that sold really well for me were my no-sew ghost. These take me 30 minutes to make. I absolutely love making these. I believe these sold out probably the first 30 minutes of the market. So I was very nervous when that point hit because I really didn't have all that many items. I mean, I had a good amount still, but yeah, I was a little bit nervous after all of them ghosts sold out in the first 30 minutes, which I did not mention this in the details, but this market lasted, I think it lasted from 4 or 4:30 until 8. And I had planned to leave at 7 if it wasn't doing well, but it done really well, so I did stay all the way until 8 o'clock. And then the third thing that sold well, which I'm shocked at because I have had these things with me all season long for the farmer's market, were my Mabel chickens. And these chickens were made out of a black and white, like speckled Burnett yarn. They finally sold out. I'm so happy about that because I was sick and tired of having those. I think I may have had one left over, but yeah, so happy those sold out. And then the next thing were small round no-sew cows, and this is a YouTube tutorial that I followed to make these cows with. These are absolutely adorable, so I'm proud that those sold as well. And then the next thing that sold really well were my keychain mallard ducks. Normally those don't get touched, so I was shocked to see those get bought versus the chickens. The chicken keychains did not get bought this time. So I will need to be making some more mallard keychains. But yeah, those done good. And then of course the leggy frog sold out. Those done really well. I did not prep any for this market because I had some left over from the farmer's market. I think I had maybe 5 or 6, and they were green and yellow frogs. The green frogs done better than the yellow frogs. And those were the main things that sold really well. I sold out on all, maybe one left over from a couple of them, but most of all of those things I sold out. And then if I remember correctly, I'm going to try and tell y'all some of the other little things that sold. I did have some Grinch sale, I had some penguin sale. I don't think I had any Santas. I have a couple things scribbled down here, but like I said, I didn't have enough time to write down because I had customer after customer. But yeah, I did have some of the Christmas stuff sale. I had this stuff made last year for a Christmas market that I did not end up going to. So I've just been setting those up at every market I go to. I don't care if it's near Christmas or not. I'm just trying to sell it. So those items did sell, which I was happy about. And then some other couple little things I had sell were some whales. The gnomes, I didn't sell a single gnome, which I was shocked. I sold some wristlets. My mom made those wristlets. And then I had like some cats and some coasters sell. But yeah, for the most part, it was those smaller items that take me about 30 minutes to make. So now let's look at how much I made, which is what y'all are all here for, I'm sure of, because every time I watch a market recap video, I basically just want to know how much they made. So with card, after fees, I made $216.89. And then with cash, I made $415. So in total, I made $631.89. And then if we take away the fee, my profit was $606.89. So this was definitely the best market I have attended so far. There was obviously a lot of kids there. It was for an elementary school. I will definitely be attending again next year. She already asked me if I would be interested in attending again. I told her yes. So she said she would put me down on the list. This particular market was also in a different county. So that is a first for that. I finally ventured outside of my county I live in. So it's right at an hour drive away. So that's not bad at all. And the drive was basically straightforward once I hit the highway, so that was nice. And yeah, I guess that's about it on this video. I can't think of anything else to tell y'all. Went over the details, went over how much I made. Bestsellers. I kind of feel like I was spacey throughout this video. It's been a while since I've sat down and had a good talk to the camera, so maybe a little weird, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, obviously I told you I was going to do the Apple Festival, so let me find that. I will go over the little details first, and then I think I will just do a quick read through on everything I sold, how much it was, and then we will go over how much I made. So I'm not going to put any pictures up on the screen of what I sold just because I'm going to do it really quick for y'all. So for the Apple Festival, normally you have to pay $150. I do believe it's right around there, but I have a local business that I talked to last year and they let me set up for free. The only thing I had to do was donate some diapers, and that's the same thing I had to do this year. So the diapers are right around $8 if I remember correctly. I think they're like $7.50. So we're just gonna say $8. That was my fee. That beats the $150. Much would rather do that. The only thing that was different this year, setting up where I was, they had positioned the food trucks in a different location. They put the food trucks where I had set up last year in that parking lot. So I think that is what affected my business, I guess. I also noticed the lady that was set up beside me this year did not have as many sales either, and we talked and she said where she was set up just wasn't a good spot for this year. So I think that is what damaged me, I guess, if you want to say damaged. That's why I didn't make as much as I did last year. Last year was the best market I made until obviously the market I just talked about. And now I feel like I'm getting way off track and talking in a confusing way. So anyways, yeah. Just how it was set up in the parking lot. I think that's what what hurt my business. But now let's go on to what I sold and how much everything was. So like I said, I'm just gonna do a quick read through. I'm not gonna put any pictures up on the screen. So let me clear my throat real good and then we'll go over this. Alright, so the first thing I sold was a ghost in a swing set for your car for $8. And then I sold a gnome for $5, a pig for $4, a chicken for $10, a strawberry for $3, a pumpkin for $4, a pumpkin keychain for $3, a pumpkin pie for $5, washcloths, sold 2 of them for $6 in total. I sold 2 more washcloths for $6 in total, a chapstick holder for $1, a pumpkin for $5, a ghost for $5, a coaster for $4, a blanket, sold 2 blankets for a total of $20, chicken for $8, a water bottle holder for $10, a pumpkin for $3, and then a bandana for $10, but that was charged with a card, so after the fees I made $9.92 off of that bandana. So that is what I sold. Now if we look at the cash, I made $110 total. The card was $9.92 in total. So adding the cash and card together, I made $119.92. Take away that fee and my profit was $111.92. So yeah, was not happy with this at all. And the Apple Festival, I was supposed to stay there from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. We left at 3 p.m. I do believe. It was 2 something or 3 p.m. I think that we left just because I was tired of sitting there. Wasn't having anybody come into the booth looking at anything, so I was just fed up basically. So yeah, that market, the Apple Festival, was literally the day after the market at the school, and I was afraid after that market at the school was over, I wouldn't have much to sell at the Apple Festival and there would be like nobody really buying anything once I came to my booth. But it turns out that I barely had anybody even come into my booth on the Apple Festival. So I'm really glad that I did go to that school festival or school market, because if I hadn't went to that, I would have barely made anything those 2 days. So yeah, that is that information. I do have another market after tomorrow, and it will be a spooktacular festival, I think is what it's called. And it is set up in the same location as the Apple Festival. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have a good turnout. It is dedicated to the kids, so with that being said, it should do well. Because obviously that school event done really well because it was dedicated to kids. So yeah, that's all I'm going to buy her for the time being. I think I have told y'all everything I need to. I can go ahead and tell you the fee for Spooktacular. It is, I don't remember the fee. I think it was $25 if I'm correct. I don't have it wrote down. I need to write that down. That is it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed hearing me do a really quick recap on it. And I hope y'all are looking forward to the next market recap. If the Spooktacular market does good, I will do a recap. If it is a flop, I probably won't do a recap. And I know I need to start doing some other videos instead of these recaps on markets, but really this is the only thing I have time for at the moment. I did start a video, which I think I mentioned before if you've watched my previous videos. I started a video making stuff out of the Posh yarn, so I was testing that out. Have not done any more of that video. Obviously I have made things out of the Posh yarn since starting that video. I just need to get on there and update that video and probably combine it together and just edit it and post it. It won't be exactly like I wanted, but it's gonna be okay because like I said, just don't have time for it right now. But yeah, I'm looking around to see if there's anything else. But yeah, that's it. So I hope y'all enjoyed and I hope y'all have had or have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.